Fears of the Crypt. Today we'll be looking at the most haunted stories from Friday and Saturday's Fears of the Crypt that we did not do. So I will be telling you about that. Sorry about the lip thing. Just had some Brazil nuts. So, first of all, we are going to be looking into the ghost ship of the North Sea. Second will be the haunted asylum. Third will be the cursed village of Pledge Pit, the phantom ghost of Derbyshire, the haunted theatre of London's West End, and then Saturday's one will be the ghostly monk of Fountains Abbey, I believe, and the haunted pub of the Black Swan. Next will be the cursed statue of the mermaid. Next will be the phantom piper of the Highlands. That will be the last one. Will be the phantom piper of the Highlands. So the ghost ship of the North Sea, a ship said to haunt the North Sea. History is fishermen and sailors report seeing a ghostly ship. The haunting. People see the ship's apparition often before bad weather. Why it happens. The ship's history might have trapped its spirits. The haunted asylum. A former asylum with a dark history. The history. This asylum had reports of mistreatment and tragedy. The haunting. People report ghostly apparitions and strange noises. Why it happens. The asylum's dark history might have left spirits behind. The cursed village of Pledge Pit in England said to be cursed. A village said to be cursed. History. The village had a devastating plague outbreak. The haunting. Locals report strange occurrences and eerie feelings. Why does this happen? The village's tragic history might have cursed the land. The phantom coach of Derbyshire. A ghostly coach reported on roads in Derbyshire. The phantom coach. History. The coach is said to foretell death. The haunting. Witnesses see a ghostly coach and horses. Why does this happen? Local legend says it's a harbinger of doom. The haunted theatre of London's West End. A theatre with a history of ghostly sightings. The haunted theatre, London. History. This theatre has seen its share of tragedy and death. The haunting. Performers report eerie feelings and ghostly apparitions. Why it happens. The theatre's history might have trapped spirits. The Ghostly Monk of Fountains Abbey. A monk said to haunt the Yorkshire Abbey. History. Visitors and staff report seeing a ghostly monk. The haunting. People see the monk's apparition often in corridors. Why does this happen? The abbey's history might have tracked the monk spirit. The haunted pub of the Black Swan. A pub in England with ghost sightings and strange events. The Black Swan haunting. The history. This pub has a history of tragedy and death. The haunting. Patrons report eerie feelings and ghostly apparitions. Owners and possibly customers that go to the pub have reported eerie feelings and ghostly apparitions. And punters or whatever. So why does this happen? The pub's dark history might have attracted spirits. The cursed statue of the mermaid. A statue said to be cursed, causing bad luck. History. The statue's origin are mysterious, but locals avoid it. The haunting. Welcome. Where are we? People report strange occurrences after touching the statue. Why does this happen? The statue might have been imbued with dark history. The Phantom Piper of the Highlands. A ghostly piper reported in Scotland's Highlands. The Phantom Piper. Thank you for the like. Right, history. The Piper's story is surrounded in mystery. The haunting. Witnesses hear haunting tunes and see a ghostly piper. So why does this happen? Local legend says Piper's spirit roams the Highlands. Share your thoughts and your spooky tales for today's stories. Did it down below in the comments. The 23rd, but I'll have to do today's one tomorrow. So how many have we got here? One. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So roughly 9 today we've done. Welcome. So the stories that I've done today, we've done 9 stories today because of me not doing the live Friday or Saturday. So I've decided to do that today. We've done the 9. So the recap of those stories were The Ghost Ship of the North Sea, The Haunted Asylum in Nottingham, The Cursed Village of Pledge Pit, somewhere in England, The Phantom Coach of Derbyshire, The Haunted Theatre of London's West End, The Ghostly Monk of Fountains Abbey in Yorkshire, The Haunted Pub of the Black Swan, The Cursed Statue of the Mermaid, and last but not least was The Phantom Piper of the Highlands in Scotland. I'm not in Galway. How's everyone doing? How was your weekend? It's a bit chilly out, but the sun's sort of out. Hopefully I can get the front and back garden done. I would get the back done, but there's too many bits of wood and all that on the grass to deal with. I need one of those fire pit things. Just give you a moment to put your thoughts for today's stories and tell your own experiences and spooky tales. Thanks for the like. Okay, right. So we had gone through 9 of the most haunted spots on the planet of today for today, from last week's Friday and Saturday. We had gone and we had looked at the ghost ship of the North Sea, the haunted asylum in Nottingham, the cursed village of the Pledge Pit. We then went and looked into the story of the Phantom Coach of Derbyshire. We even looked into the haunted theatre of London's West End. We then went and looked at the ghostly monk of the Fountains Abbey, and that was the Yorkshire one, in Yorkshire's Abbey. We then looked at the haunted pub of the Black Swan. We then looked at the cursed statue of the Mermaid. And last but not least, we then looked at the Phantom Piper of the Highlands in Scotland. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more spooky tales like these ones that we have done today. I'll give you some more time to share your thoughts and your scary tales of your own experiences down below in the comments. I was running a bit late this morning. Person came on at 10:45. Then I didn't know if I would be back here in time to do the live. That's why I thought to put on Instagram to say, oh, we'll be doing it in the afternoon at some point. But then I came home, changed the notice to say that we're on schedule. We're just going to stay with the 10:45. So I got here I got back way before quarter to 11. Okay, so that's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining me on Fears of the Crypt. Tune in tomorrow at 10:45 here live on YouTube, and later in the afternoon on Instagram live. We'll be doing the same stories that we did here. So stay tuned for more spooky tales tomorrow, and stay safe, stay creepy, and I'll see you next time here on Fears of the Crypt.